Hi, good morning. I'm here with my daughter, Aaliyah Sapphire Wizenhunt, on the day of Thursday, August 4th, 2022. Um, I actually love my daughter, and I didn't leave her. I got the report from Ruth mcminds, and Ruth mcminds did something to me as a little girl I do not appreciate at all. She allowed me to be molested over at the Ruth mcminds house when I was a little girl. So I told my mom later on, and then next thing I know, Amy mcminds died, and so did Guy mcminds died too. Where she put a lot of effort into those two people, and they both died because I told my mom that Ruth mcminds allowed me to be molested and abused over there by the boys, including Robert, and I was supposed to receive the help, but my mom gave up and allowed the boys to abuse me there, and I basically had to take care of myself, my private parts by myself, like I always do. Later on in life, I found out that Ruth mcminds actually had a hysterectomy because she didn't take good care of me and stop people from touching me. Touching me is basically a way of child molestation and raping and abuse. If you touch me in any way, even my hand, it's a sign of child molestation. So nobody touches me. That's the only thing they're required not to do, is to touch me. Especially from medical people, they're not supposed to touch me at all. And they touched me, and they got accused of child molestation, child rape, and child abuse when you do touch me. Especially from people in the medical field, like doctors. Doctors always want to touch me. I don't like it. So I'm my own doctor. I actually prescribe my own medication, and actually am my own doctor, and many doctors rely on me, and I don't like it. I really don't like the nurses relying on me, and other people in the medical field relying on me because they always want a lot of needles and medical supplies and stuff like that. So I got my doctorate degree from Oral Roberts University, from a Christian school to university. Back then they were doing doctorate degrees. They no longer do that anymore. So I was one of the select few to get my doctorate degree from Oral Roberts University. And actually, I was the little girl they followed around to see what thoughts I could come up with, because I was the only little girl working. And I sent all my people who give me problems to hell every night, and not many people remember it in the morning. And also, I never sent my daughter to hell, not one time, because she's my daughter, and that's what mothers do, because I only was able to take care of one child, and that's the only child I need. I don't take care of other people's children. Don't feed them, don't do nothing for them. All I know is that a lot of people need to go somewhere else to look for a caregiver, or to look for a maid or any other job out there, because they all don't work. They all don't work. And I'm not here to offer myself up for a job. I'm just saying that I work on my own as a self-employment. And if you want to know more about my business, you actually don't get access. You have to learn to respect people. There's a lot of requirements. And if you have any questions, just comment below in the comment section. Also, it's on YouTube. Not down there. I mean, on YouTube. So, what I actually want to explain is that I have my own person to take care of, and I can't be going around taking care of everyone who hurt me in the past, especially when I remember stuff. I told my mom that the mcminds family abused me, and my mom did something about it. And next thing I know, they died. And then also, sometimes my mom is the only person who's there for me. But when my mom has nothing better to do, she needs help. There's no one out there to help my mom right now, and I'm not going to help her because she helped me in the past. So Ruth McMinds helped me today, but I do remember the fact that when she allowed abuse towards me, and she hoped I forget it, and that's why her planet was sent to a piece of sand. I don't take care of other people's planets. I don't remake them. So once they lose it, they lose it. And also, all the planets, how I take care of them, except for I don't take care of my daughters. How my daughters take care of hers. That's it. I don't take care of others. And also, I send everyone's planet, including Paul Anthony's, Wisnant, and everyone's planet to a piece of sand, except for Aaliyah Sapphire Wisnant and myself. So my planet is actually called Trouble Planet and Heaven Planet and stuff like that. I name my planets different names a lot. So everyone's looking for a Native American. I actually do send a lot of Native American planets to the piece of sand here on this planet. And except my daughters, Aaliyah Sapphire Socks, and my name is Sabrina Maria Socks. Everyone gets confused because that's my maiden name. I'm no longer married. There was a divorce. And when I got the divorce, my daughter's name changed. And Todd and Wisnant family don't know it. Neither does the Quilts know it, but Ruth McMinds knows it. And so she read about it online, about the divorce, and decided to help me. Lately, thought I would forget about the abuse that happened at the house. And I never did. That's why I moved away with my brother Robert, because I did not think that we should go through molestation there at the house, through the boys or the girls. That's when my brother Robert reacted to Ruth McMinds the way he did, because she allowed child molestation into the home. So that's why I protect Robert, and Robert protects me. He does the best he could, but lately he's been being a terrible job. So Ruth McMinds stepped in and actually did something for me today. I do stuff for my daughter every day to keep them at bay. My daughter does something for herself to keep them at bay. And the bay is that way, way over there. We keep them way over there in the water to work for the ocean. And if they don't stay back there, they come onto land, then they get in trouble. Especially when they start to come over on the internet over here, through internet services, because there's no power over there, especially over in Ukraine or other parts of the world where they don't work. They should go work for Europe, because I, for in fact, made the electricity here 100 times stronger than Europe, because I said so. And we have fiber internet here, stronger than Europe, but doesn't mean everybody gets to come here to the United States, especially other people from other countries. So I only talk to my daughter, Aaliyah Sapphire Socks, and my name is Sabrina Maria Socks, and everyone gets confused because Sabrina Maria Socks is not in the system. Only my birthday's in the system, and Sabrina Cynthia Wisnant is in the system, but not Sabrina Maria Socks, which is my real legal name, and it's my maiden name. And they only have my birthday in the system, so I work really well when you type in my birthday online. So everyone goes by the birth date, and if you don't know the person's birth date or have birth certificate, then you have no access. Like Social Security Administration has no access to my life. I say and decide what happens, what does happen. And Ruth McMinds did something for me today. She said that Sabrina and Aaliyah get to talk too, not just everybody else. So that's what I'm following. She did help me in that way for me and my daughter, because she saw us go to Lake Blanc fishing when her husband was still alive and he was allowed to go. and because I remember them there. And they went and they were there, and she saw my daughter, took a picture of us. I was holding her hand, and we were actually enjoying our time at the lake while fishing without Paul and Anthony Woodshunt being in the way. So that she still holds that picture dear. And actually, we did not think about the child molestation of the house, because we never want to hear of it again. We were not supposed to be in silence anywhere in the house again. I don't allow my daughter to go over there either. I don't even go over there because I don't want to, because of what happened. But I appreciate the fact that she had some kind thought about me while her planet was still alive. I did send it to a piece of sand, and I call that piece of sand quite often to give her a phone call, give her messages, and stuff like that. So, that is the truth, and actually no one has to believe me, but everyone knows what goes on and what we've been through. So I believe my daughter, she believes me. We have a great trust bond everyone wants to take, so I don't know what to do with them all, really. I do stuff for my daughter for them, but basically I want to talk about a lot of stuff. I have a lot of trust issues with people who want to go out and abuse kids, like my mom lately, and the others. I don't believe in abusing kids for work. I really don't. That's not cool with me. So, no abusing kids to get anymore. Because I said no child molestation, my footstep cards everywhere, so they're all walking on my footstep cards. Really, without letting me walk. And enjoy my own footstep cards. I really had to do something here and actually let my daughter walk. And I like to walk too, really. I really do. I like to drive my own car. I like to be in my own house. I don't like to be in anyone else's house, like Israel's or anyone's. I really don't like it. And so I want to also talk about, I don't like being in my Auntie Lala's house either, because she's outdated. She's terrible. She has no food. I basically want to talk about also my Aunt Lala does not work. She has no food system, no nothing, nothing. She has nothing. I don't even know where she works or what she's doing. But I had to be self-employed on my own because I did not like the mistreatment in the workplace by everyone, including services, mistreatment and discrimination, racism for Native Americans, including Sabrina Maria Sox and Aaliyah Sapphire Sox. And I did not like the mistreatment from the Dodd or Wizard family or Quinault Indian Nation or the president or anyone, 9 billion people on the planet. I did not like the mistreatment from them for Sabrina Maria Sox and Aaliyah Sapphire Sox. So I did something for Sabrina Maria Sox, which is my real legal name, and the police can't get over it. So, and then also I do something for my daughter, Aaliyah Sapphire Sox, every day, because I know that's her real name, and that's the way I work. The way I work is that if the woman gets a divorce or anything happens to her, the woman gets the kid. Because the woman bore the kid, and the fathers had no choice but to give the kid to the mother, because mother is the one who nurtures, not the father. And the woman is not called incompetent. The woman is called respected and not abused in any fashion. And so when that happens, when the divorce happens, the child gets the maiden name. A lot of people work for the name Sox, S-A-U-X, but never get the name Sox, like the Whistlehunts or the Todd family. Many people work for the name Sox, S-A-U-X, for a pair of socks, but they don't get it. The Serrano family did try to get the name Socks, but abused it, used it, and died. And so did my mom. So she became a Serrano, and then when we got Socks, so the Serranos died, and so there's only 2 people here named Socks, Sabrina Maria Socks, and Aaliyah Sapphire Socks, technically, because of how I work in that system where who the names get to and who don't. Paul Anthony Wizard doesn't know the system. Paul Anthony Wizard tried to abuse my system and everything and got in trouble. He doesn't know the system. He should probably seriously go talk to Ruth mcminds. Because if he don't, he's in serious trouble. His weed business is bankrupt. Because they start using humans to get weed. And that was not cool to progress in life and leave my daughter and myself behind. Because me and my daughter don't smoke. So Paul Anthony was a hunt. Left me and my daughter and everything behind. He left me and my daughter behind while he's living at the year 2024. I took it one day at a time, but Paul Anthony was a hunt family, dog family, are actually at the year 1917. Because I put him back there and I put everyone, 9 billion people, in the washer and dryer, except for Sabrina Maria Socks and Aaliyah Sapphire Socks, because no one was watching my daughter, which I require. If they're gonna take over my life, they need to do it right, and if they don't, I come in, Ruth mcminds comes in, and we step in because we don't believe in abusing kids to get things done. So with that well said and confirmed with my footstep cards, and actually you don't get to step on Sabrina Maria Socks' head or Aaliyah Sapphire Socks' head. Never. Nobody gets to step on anyone's head. They only get to step on aliens' heads. And also if they need aliens, born aliens, because Sabrina Maria Socks and Aaliyah Sapphire Socks enjoy eating aliens. Because we did in Canada Coca-Cola Classic. We love aliens. I don't mind eating alien food. Whatever. But, anyways, no human food allowed. No cannibalism allowed. That is in the footstep cards. That's why everyone's straightened out for Sabrina Maria Socks and Aaliyah Sapphire Socks. S-A-U-X, Aaliyah. Get to learn your new name. Because I will get the paperwork later and criminal alienation. Forgot about my system. Because they wanted the others to survive and they had no time for them. They forgot about my deal with Guy mcminds. He died a long time ago. Didn't explain anything. He just had it set in the paperwork. So all my paperwork is at the trouble office somewhere in cases. And also with Aaliyah Sapphire Socks being a new name in the institution of what happens. The mother is supposed to get everything, not the father. And that's where criminal alienation failed. Sabrina Maria Socks and Aaliyah Sapphire Socks. So Ruth mcminds got pissed off and did something about them for me. Because they weren't supposed to mistreat quite Sabrina so damn bad. So now I'm able to talk and Aaliyah's able to talk. We could do our full reporting online and put it on YouTube. And therefore, Ruth mcminds is allowing Sabrina and Aaliyah to talk. And she's sorry for what she did, but we're still able to talk. But my mom's pretty upset still, because she wants to abuse kids. I don't like. If you step your bounds, right when you get up in the morning, you don't live. You don't get to live. You actually get the coronavirus, and Sabrina and Aaliyah get to live. Because we were taught never to eat humans, because it's gross and disgusting, and we don't eat kids either, because it's gross and disgusting too.